Well, if you remember Porky's Drive-In in St. Paul, you may have wondered what happened to the popular restaurant.
In this week's Finding Minnesota, John Lauritsen shows us how Porky's and other historic businesses live on in Dakota County.
South of Hastings, there's a town without a single resident, and there are businesses that don't sell a single thing. Yet people can't wait to visit, and once here, they don't want to leave.
We have one road up here called Memory Lane, because what it does, it brings back the memory.
It all began decades ago when Steve Bauer came upon a little log house in the woods.
And they were going to actually burn that house for a practice fire. And I just sort of thought, why not save that house? So we picked it up and moved it over here and saved it, and that's where the name of the log house came from.
This is Main Street right here.
Since then, Steve and his family have added 50 more buildings to their 160-acre site. Nearly all of them were rescued right before the wrecking ball was set to swing.
1892.
That includes a century-old church they relocated to their main street.
Basically took the church apart and put it back together again.
And they did the same thing with an iconic St. Paul drive-in.
Do you still get people every once in a while like, I didn't realize Porky's ended up here?
Oh, we hear it all the time.
He followed me to my house like I knew he would.
In 2011, when Porky's was set to be destroyed to make way for light rail, Steve went looking for those nostalgic drive-in signs. After some negotiation, he ended up coming home with the entire building, even the restaurant floor.
We took the time to cut that out, save it, and bring it back and put it back in place.
Every July, Steve, his daughter Tiffany, and the rest of their family open up their village to visitors. And that's when Porky's comes back to life.
It gets opened up and people can go inside and they can grab a beverage in there. They can sit and eat inside.
Across the street, you'll see old drive-in theater and gas station signs, windmills, and town halls. When the weather warms up, car shows and weddings take over.
It took a little bit of imagination and a lot of work.
And that's when Steve can show how serious he is about saving history. The rafters he used to build the reception hall were first used in 1892.
Did this turn out as well as you thought it would?
I think it turned out better than I thought it would.
It's a statement he's uttered many times over the years.
Saving old restaurants, old churches, even old bridges like this one. The future of this place is all about the past.
And according to Steve, there's still more to be done. The population may stay the same, but the town will grow. All thanks to a man on a mission.
The grandkids will say, Grandpa, what's that for? Did you have one of them? But then Grandpa's memory comes back.
Because a guy is a guy, wherever he may be.
In Hastings, with photojournalist Tom Avilas, John Lauritsen, WCCO News.
Steve says he gets calls every week from people asking him to save an old schoolhouse or historic building. The Little Log House will hold its 34th annual show this July. For more information on that and other events, just go to WCCO.com.